So the problem with this system is that it constantly ridicules people like me, insults people like me, and stuff, and takes advantage. Profits, profiteering, racketeering, puppeteering, all that. And it's times like these. It's been going on for 2 months now. 2 months. Okay, where you're stuck in the cold, you're stuck at the dealership. People kick you while you're down. You have all kind of crises and stuff like that. And people are like, oh yeah, you know what? We're about this. You know what I mean? When in fact you try to do all right, because like you're born here and stuff like that. You get along with people that weren't born here, but like are kind of like just kind of the same, identify with you a little bit, you know. And some people you kind of like in relation to, you just kind of identify with through hard times. You've seen hard times. Yeah, dog kicking a can around, you know what I mean? That's like a symbol right there. My hands are hella cold. Everything is cold, you know what I mean? So, I'm not saying this out of like enthusiasm, you know what I mean? Like, or something like that. But it's just a way to pass time. Like, I got a situation now. It's like, man, I can't believe this shit. I mean, and I'm not saying I went from this to this, but, because you just sat in on whether you be in an apartment, or you be out on the street, or you be out in a car. And you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? You'd be like, damn, dude, I thought I gave up this shit just to get some peace of mind and whatnot. And people still catch the vapors. People still try to profiteer, racketeer, puppeteer, and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I've seen the worst of people and stuff like that. And I'm like, and so, you don't want to put the money down or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's like, oh, he's just talking crap. It's like, he's a hypocrite himself. Like, if I'm a hypocrite, right? Why is it that I be trying to do right even when it's like, it doesn't even matter. It's like if I do right or not. If I'm a hypocrite, right? Or something to that effect. So I was like, yeah, you get this much and this much. And yeah, in relation to, I mean, you know what I mean? And like, people are like, in relation to what? In relation to like, someone who's like, yes, as like, oh, I'm not gonna do without. Don't know anything about wetlands, right? Anything about it, right? Be like, oh, you don't know? Oh, right. Or something. I don't withdraw the fact of that, but I was just saying, like, people like, oh yeah, we've been doing that since for centuries and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you know what? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, so we have medical technologies and stuff like that on it. And like, you want to get rid of bacteria. Right? So like, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do? It's just going on. So like, people are gonna take advantage of that quote. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I mean, it's always a thing, It's always a thing, you have a choice, and yourself or not. But it seems to me that I don't be complaining too much, right? But like, I got this hook on my head, right? And I'm like, it's because I mean, get pistol whipped mentally by these ideas and these things that are just going on, these ongoings, you know what I mean? And I'm like, and symbolism. My dog kicking the can around. What are you doing? Moving. You know what I mean? Type of deal. You know what I mean? So, like, so we sort of try to do our thing. You know what I mean? We try to, and yeah, I'm a little on the frugal side. I try to pack it in like as much as I can pack in for the dollar. You know, and sometimes I pay for those mistakes. But man, I'm talking about like $30, $40 within a span of like 24 hours every day. That's a lot of gas, dude. And at $4 a gallon, dude, you're not getting much, and you're paying a very high price. So it's kind of like a double whammy type deal. And I'm like, damn, that's damn near paying rent and shit. That's like fucking upside. I might as well be in Section 8 type. You know what I mean? And like fucking, I mean, but like, I enjoy the freedom. I mean, I'm not so much, I'm not a big, I'm not my neighbor type deal. Some of that. And I'm not saying against or for. I'm like a little, I'm bipartisan, if you will. You know, and like, and so, I'm, but you know, a stove and stuff like that, pans and stuff, something to fillet some breast and put it on the grill, stuff like that. Those little things, little hot coffee with a non-dairy creamer, those little things that you have with your rolled up cigarette and stuff. Those little things, those little perks, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, that's those things. Those things are. It's hard to do without those things. Those technology advances. You know what I mean? And so, like, you sit up here and like, so my dogs are like, "Oh man, what's up with the fried chicken? You're kind of tardy with the fried chicken." You know what I mean? It's been a couple days and stuff like that. I'm like, I know. I like the drumsticks. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. So like, but it's hard when you have to take metformin, which is diabetic medicine, and you're like, "What?" You know what I mean? I'm like really down to my last penny here, and it's like running down to a wire type deal. And I mean, the wire is on fucking Friday, so I'm like, shit, I gotta call out mom and be like, "Hey, you know what? You need to tell me to handle that." And so like, and so we would still be having to go use the bathroom. I still be having to go out into the cold and stuff like that. We still be having to try to find our little nooks and crannies of the city or whatever, like same routes we go to. All this with like fucking 40 some odd dollars every other day and stuff like that, and gas or something like that at $4 or $5 a gallon. And feeding ourselves and like, you know what I mean, all the other things of life. Like, it's damn near you live in a place, dude. There's so much work to be done. So I don't really like and stuff like that. So, so I was just saying, I'm not gonna say anything. That's it.